greatest hits of all time. Gold breakfast. This is gold.
Great song, Sam Cooke and Twisting the Night Away. Good morning, James Cannon, Erica North. Welcome to Monday morning. It is 9 minutes past 8 o'clock. Right, some bad news, Erica.
What?
We didn't win the Euro Millions. But I do have a question for you. You cleared out your house over the weekend. It's
Yes.
now completely empty, ready for the people to move in on
Friday morning.
Friday morning,
Yeah.
they actually take hold of the keys. Was there anything worth any value that you threw out, do you reckon? No, seriously, no, you've a bit of a hoarder. Come on.
If I thought it had any value, I would have taken it with me. I wouldn't have left it behind or thrown it out. But I did throw quite a lot out.
Right, okay. But you see, I think you just might have missed that thing. There's a family in New York, in the United States, who had a picture which was known as the mic. For whatever reason, the family had given it a nickname. It had been handed down through a few generations, but when it had been knocked off the wall by their kids kicking a ball, they wrapped it up and they put it behind the sofa. And there it stayed for 27 years, ignored and forgotten.
The mic.
Yes, the mic, with just the legend that it was actually painted by Michelangelo, which they all laughed at with some kind of, well, you know, incredulity. But, listen to this. Somebody decided to take it and have it valued.
Oh no, how much?
It is a Michelangelo. And it's worth, possibly, $300 million. £188 million, and the kids kicked it off the wall. Can you believe it?
You're even richer than the Euro Millions winner who hasn't come forward yet. Wow!
£188 million for a picture of it, and I'll tell you what. Do you reckon they're going to let it go? You got to. It's been behind the sofa.
Absolutely.
It is gold. It's 11 minutes past 8 o'clock.
If you change your mind.
George McRae and Rocky Baby. Good morning, it is gold. James, Erica. Yes, Erica has managed to stay past 7 o'clock after having to go home on Friday, not feeling too well.
I was happy to stay. It's just that you boys sent me home.
Well, Erica, you couldn't speak.
Yeah, I didn't have a voice, but apart from that, I was feeling fine.
Oh, yeah, sounds like a really good bit of radio, that. Oh, Erica, this is going to really make you happy.
What?
It's almost... well, it came originally from the mind of Roald Dahl, but Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, can you remember that, the book and the movie?
I do. I love that film.
And the chewing gum that was a meal in one.
Yes.
Well, it looks like fiction could become reality, as they've managed to develop some chewing gum, and if it goes through past the test, you'll be able to have a 3-course meal with one piece of gum, starting off with a starter, then into a main course, and as you continue, you then get the dessert as well.
That is brilliant, and probably loads fewer calories.
Well, yes, well, you would think so. It's quite a nice idea, but then, you know, if you feel guilty at the end of it... Actually, I've just thought of it. You can have an English breakfast every morning.
Now that I like.
Full English, followed by an orange juice, probably flavoured, a nice coffee.
And then if you're feeling guilty about the full English, you could always finish off with muesli and yoghurt at the end so that your mind is left with the feeling of saintliness.
And then Krispy Kreme for mid-morning.
Yeah, that'd be me.
There we go. 9 minutes past 7 o'clock. Good morning, it is gold. James Cannon and Erica North, the greatest hits of all time, and love that song. Love the Beatles before that. I hope you enjoyed the John Lennon celebrations as we remembered John, 70 years old he would have been on Saturday.
Yes.
And by the way, if you're a big Beatles fan and you've got £3 million in your back pocket, the Mullican Tyre, well, an estate on the Mullican Tyre is up for sale, and it could be yours for $3 million. It's a mere 7,360 acres. God, how long would that take to mow? Can you imagine?
You could probably afford one of those ride-on lawnmowers, though, so you wouldn't be worried about it.
I'll tell you, you'd need to fly a helicopter upside down, I think, to mow that. But £3 million if you've got the cash. And you might well have the money because nobody has claimed the lottery from Friday night,
Yes,
I think.
there's someone sitting there with a winning ticket somewhere, and Camelot are now predicting that because they haven't come forward yet, it's probably a work syndicate who haven't been into work since Friday. Now, Monday morning, they're going to come in, they're going to check their numbers, they're going to have the surprise of their lives. So, fingers crossed for that if it's you.
£113 million. £113 million. And as you heard in the news at 7 o'clock, they're losing £8,500 worth of interest
Per day?
Per day! Per day! In case you haven't worked out, yeah, it wasn't us. The mere fact that we're here is an indication of that.
I would still come in and sit opposite you, though, just for the joy of it.
You might be on your own. 7:10. Good morning.